Hi, this is Cristian, and I'm gonna give you a brief description about the mini research that I did. My mini research was mainly based on mobile devices in the classroom. Nowadays, students have cell phones, and these devices are very common objects in our classrooms. And by many teachers, students' cell phones are seen as a problem in the classroom. My mini research proposes a different perspective when we have to talk about cell phones. And instead of seeing them as a problem, we should take advantage of this and use these devices as an advantage for learning. So nowadays, student cell phones have many different applications that we can use. For example, I remember exactly in one of my lessons when I sent a conversation by Bluetooth. Bluetooth doesn't need internet access, and they were supposed to receive the conversation by Bluetooth, practice the conversation, and then record the conversation using these devices. It was very funny for them, and it was funny for me too. So my mini research proposes that instead of see cell phones as a problem in our classroom, we should use them as small computers. I work in a very poor school, but a very interesting situation happens here that even though it's a poor setting, students have very fancy cell phones. And I used to fight with my students because of this, because of they were using cell phones all the time, and I used to think that they were not paying attention or they were not listening to the teacher. So now it's different. My mini research proposes a different perspective about this. Students always use these devices. We can use student cell phones. We can we can use student cell phones for recording, for listening, for taking pictures.